you reckon your reason is? Because obviously I've seen you play football a million times. That you haven't played at that your highest level that you possibly can.
What I reckon the reason is
Yeah, from
so
personal. So we obviously know there's always
yeah,
the stuff outside you can't affect.
yeah.
But is there anything like that you could have, changed to that would have, or thing that you did, or just situations?
Do you know what? Personally, I feel like certain decisions I've made
Yeah.
have really affected me in the wrong way.
Okay.
Um, like certain decisions I made on and off the pitch, I'd say have
Mhm.
affected me in the wrong way. Where I may have thought I was right or thought I knew it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Those certain decisions have backfired and led me to a place where I am now. Do you get what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, I wouldn't see when I say ability wise, I wouldn't say my ability wasn't up to the standard because I was
Yeah.
always
I never. That's what I'm saying. We never question that, but I don't think anyone could even question that. To be honest,
that's
because
that's the thing. So it goes to the deeper things of was it mentality? I wouldn't say it was mentality. I would say it's more if I'm looking personally and telling myself why I haven't played at the highest level, I could sit here and blame everyone, but what's the point? Because
exactly. Yeah.
they don't care.
It's true.
Um, I'd say personally, look, at the end of the day, sometimes things don't go your way, but decision making for me personally, on and off the pitch, was
Yeah.
one of those things where a decision doing this one day, a decision doing that one day, it's a game of inches. Like it's a game of inches, and I feel like maybe it could have worked out differently. But personally, for me, I just feel like decisions I've made, um, whether good nor bad or
Yeah.
indifferent, I feel like that's why I haven't got to where I've got to, and and you know what? If I was talking on the pitch, sometimes I'd say I can be lazy in situations. You get what I mean?
Mm.
Off the ball, especially. Like I've grown to understand off the ball is more important in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
So I'd say off the ball, like I can be lazy and on the ball, I used to get told a lot, take less touches. And I'd always take more.
Anyone tell you not to shoot from the halfway line? Trying to make it.
No one ever told me not to shoot from the halfway line. They never told me to not express myself. They just told me to
Yeah.
take less touches in certain areas because, you know, how it'd affect the next person. And I
Yeah.
wasn't always thinking about the next person. I was playing football from a basketball standpoint of it's me, not the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
I feel like that's probably what got in the way. And then yeah, I'd just say a lot of decisions that I've made. If that's just me choosing agents, that's me choosing places to play, that's me jumping at decisions, that's me like not thinking through what I'm about to say,
yeah.
signing this, doing that, doing this wrong, doing. It's all learning experiences where I'm now at a place where I understand. Boom, I know
Yeah.
what to do. But I'd say that for myself. Yourself, what would you say was the reason why you
I
haven't played at?
I genuinely say the same. I also would say, I was a little bit, wasn't arrogant, but I wouldn't call it brazen, but I'm
Mm,
very expressive. You know what I mean? So,
mm,
like you said about saying certain things, speaking to certain people, and certain decisions, like mine was definitely the same. So, like for example, like I've run over it, like just little things. So, like when I had my flat in Cov, do you know what I mean?
mm.
Obviously, done well new season, thinking, all right, cool, I'm moving on because everyone else moved on. Moved into a 4-bed house for no reason. I mean, like 4-bed yard and jacuzzi, and you know what football's like. Like it's my first season in professional football, and I decided to go get a 4-bed flat, a 4-bed yard with a detached 4-bed with a jacuzzi, and it was just me in the yard. Like it just didn't make sense. Like what? You know what I mean? Like I remember the coach came into my yard. It was like, "Oh, this is you?" I was like, "Yeah." He
Were
just
you
looked at the
renting?
yard. Yeah. Fuck Jamie Patterson, my boy. But fuck him. I know he's extortioning my ass, man. It was his
Of
yard.
course, of
I'm
course.
paying 1.6 for the yard. Like fuck me, with bills on top. Do you know what I mean? Right next
Oh
to
man.
because obviously I was there at the time, so I was literally right by the training ground. So I thought, fuck it, like
Mm.
I'm here now. Do you know what I mean? I've landed. I was only had one season in football, Not even one season. I had 44 games, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I've landed. I didn't land nowhere, blood.
Man said you rented him, innit?
Plane was still in the air. Um,
It was just about taking off.
honestly, we're just taking off, blood. You know what I mean? I was all thinking, yeah, everything's sweet, blood. Didn't even check if there was fuel in the plane, blood. Just started flying it before I could freaking get to my destination I need to get to. So, yeah, so there's little things like that. Because people notice it because obviously that definitely got round because people started thinking, oh, it's flashy and stuff like that. But you might know me, like, I'm not flashy at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, like, but
You like
it's
nice
just
things.
little things like that. So, like, and another one, like, when I was leaving Cobb, like, I remember we played Southampton. I think I've told this story. But the manager, I remember this is when Swindon come in. And Flickers, my old manager at Bury, the one who offered me 275, obviously called for me and was like, "We want Reice." And I obviously after offering me 275, I should never go back to a man that's offered me 275.
Ever. Never, ever trust a man that offered you 275 a week.
You know what I mean? I don't know what I'll do. So obviously, I was like, you see me play. I played against him. He's never beat me. Obviously, he's seen that I'm a man now, so I run. And I remember Mark Robbins at the time was like to me, like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Listen, I'm not. Like, I've only had 1 year in football, or this is my second year. Do you know what I mean?" But I was like, "I'm not here to sit on the bench." He's like, "Are you sure you want to go?" That's what he said to me. I remember he sat me down. He's like, "Are you sure you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I want to go." Should never have taken my ass there. Never. I should just stayed at Cobb. Cobb got promoted. They got promoted again. I should have just chilled. I had a couple of years there. Should have chilled. I like little things like that. And then obviously Flitcroft left, and then Phil Brown. I don't know if I've ever told the story about Phil Brown.
Where were you and Phil Brown at? Swindon?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. The Phil Brown one was mad because obviously I got a fine one day. they tried to fine like a week's wages or something mad. Because they said I was late onto the training pitch, but I think it was just like whatever. And I was disputing it, like, brother, I weren't late. Like, no one told the time we were out. I've been in the training ground. I said I was late and then late onto the pitch. I've been in the training ground from this time. So I said, go stick at the CCTV. Got the CCTV up. And then obviously I reported to the PFA. The PFA were like, nope, So he was out for me. I'm not even joking, Jacob. This is what I mean, like decision making. Yeah. 1 week later, I'm coming back up to Swindon, yeah. After we had this argument, a week later, Jacob, I got to Swindon Station with hella time, innit? My phone's dead though, so I've not been able to see. I forgot to charge my phone overnight. My phone is dead. Obviously, got a text in the morning where we were. I've got a taxi from Swindon Station to our training ground.
Yeah.
The training ground, we train. Nope. I get there, I was like, no one's here. I was like, fuck. So I said, I went inside the training ground. Obviously, it's like it's like a public place. Do you know what I mean? Like one of them those pictures. Went in, I said, can I charge my phone quickly for 5 minutes? Phone come on, the other side. Look, saw message for the Swindon thing. It says, we're at the stadium. It's like, I said, train at the stadium today. Jacob, the way my heart dropped. Got a taxi all the way back to the stadium. Yeah. The smile on that mother's face when he saw me walking. I can imagine. There was no dispute in that one, dog. There was no dispute. He was smiling at me. I remember the PFA rep. I forgot PFA rep's name. We had one, but he was the head of the PFA. And he looked at me and goes, I can't even save you on this one, bro. So, yeah, and then I remember in the season, obviously, I left. And then, obviously, I went to Denmark. And in Denmark, I should have stayed. So, it's just like little decisions making that you make going out. You know what I mean? But if I stayed in Denmark right now, that team went and won. The players that I played with at this bar, who they said are YouTube, blah, 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 like the young players, like good core, blah, 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 we could build, blah. He now plays for Benfica.
See?
It's crazy. The season later, they win the Danish Cup. A lot would have played. They said, we're getting rid of this goal and it'll be your turn to play, blah, blah.
It's the little things, though, man.
It's the little things.
It's the little things, but it's hindsight, though, because you never know.
beautiful.
You never know.
But again, like you've talked about, like, would I be here now? I don't think so. Like,
That's the thing. You got to go through something to get to somewhere.
yeah, exactly.
So it's like, you make them decisions. You're like, okay, cool. Should I sign here now? Should I not sign here? They didn't let me go here, this and that. But, you look back on it and you go, oh, if I played there, or if I just signed there, if I took less money to play here, then this would have happened. But would it?
Yeah, and would you have met the people? It's like saying, for real, it's like, obviously you known Regan longer than you've known me, but it's like when we both turned up at Aldershot that day.
When I see you come out the train station in shorts.
Huh?
When you come out the train station in shorts.
Yeah, it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, no, I met you when you got to the Chelsea training ground.
Nah, did we not meet the first time?
No, we just met at Cobham. We had a game.
Yes.
Yeah, we just met at Cobham.
Yeah. But Regan told me you're coming down.
Yeah. And obviously, I didn't know anyone, and then we obviously met at Cobham. And then, freaking, obviously, the next day, I was like, oh, can I come with you? Like, yeah. And then you saw me, and I was like, just in shorts, bro. He's like, what the fuck is this shorts, bro? Look,
I said, yeah, you're done.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. And then, obviously, I left, and then went Shrewsbury on trial, and then came back. But then, obviously, bro, we've been like this ever since that day in the car, bro. Me, you, and Luke. It's mad. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's little things like that. Like, I'm like, you know what? There's a reason why I made them decisions, because I'm here now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd be as happy as I was if I didn't make them decisions. But I wouldn't have met. Like, I wouldn't be close to the people I'm very close to now.